Hi guys, Alicia Walls here, and I want to thank you for watching Alicia TV. And as you can see right in this little runner right down here below this video, what we're going to talk about today, guys, is the things that people do not tell you about MyEcon, okay? And it's going to be really simple, really quick video, but it's going to be very, very educational. And for the ones that have really been, into my inbox asking me tons and tons of questions about how does it work? How do I get started? What do I have to do? How much do I pay? Things like that. We're going to cover all that in this video. So sit tight, guys. Hold on with me until the very end of this video. And I promise you, you would know all about what MyEcon offers. So let's get right into this video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is right over here to my right, what's included. Because I think for the most part, a lot of people are not, for the most part, really explaining MyEcon just to people that, have inquired about what is it? How can I get my credit fixed? And what is this thing that you keep talking about? Income shifting, and I can change my W-4 and blah, 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 blah. So we're going to talk about income shifting definitely in this video, as well as our smart credit system course that we have as a member of MyEcon and what it offers you, what you will be able to do with it, things like that. First and foremost, this is not a credit repair company. We do not repair your credit for you. So I want to address that, and that'll be later on in this video, and the things that you guys will have access to as a member of MyEcon for the smart credit system. We're also going to just talk really, really briefly about investing and, in the stock market and assets, things like that. We also have stock trading tips. We also have how to save for your retirement, how to make money with MyEcon, and most importantly, how to advertise MyEcon if you want to do that part of this business. Although you're not obligated to do that, you are pretty much, just want to get in and you want to get your credit fixed. You want to find out about this income shifting thing. So we're going to tell you that in this video. So here, guys, what income shifting is, okay? So income shifting, as you can see here on the screen, a lot of people that have worked for tons and tons of jobs, everyone have to complete a W-4 when they become a member, when they become employed with that employer, okay? And your W-4 form, it tells your employer as well as the IRS how much taxes to take out of your check. Okay. And so whenever you partner with MyEcon, I know a lot of the associates and members, they really don't go into full detail about how you're able to get that $200 to $800 into your paycheck. So I'm going to tell you about that here real quickly. And what it is your W-4, whenever we go in and we adjust it, okay, we are adjusting it because we're telling the IRS that you have become a business owner. Because whenever you are a member of MyEcon, you are now an independent business owner, pretty much supplying all of the services that MyEcon offers to other people. And what you're doing is you're not having to sell anything. You're not having to promote anything if you don't want to. If you just simply want to get in and you want to get your credit repaired and shift your W-4 just a little bit to give you a little bit more of your taxes back, you're able to do that because you are a business owner with MyEcon, okay? So what you have to do is, we have videos and everything that are set in place that'll tell you step-by-step guidance of what you need to do to get that W-4 change according to your household, your dependents that you have, the things that you pay for on a month-to-month basis, and we pretty much show you how to do that. So that's what income shifting is. I mean, in a nutshell, that's what it is. Because whenever you're a business owner, you really don't have to pay any taxes because Uncle Sam, oh, good old Uncle Sam, he will actually pay for you to run a business. Okay, so what MyEcon's intentions are, whenever you shift that W-4 and now you're bringing in an extra $200 to $800 every single month, we already know that you're going to tell other people about it. So whenever you tell someone about our income shifting, then you get paid for that. Okay, and so once you get paid for it, now you are definitely a business owner because you are receiving funds from a company that just simply said, thank you so much for telling other people about our services and bringing them on board. Okay, so you get paid for that. And whenever you switch it over, you have to fill out your W-9 with MyEcon, okay? And once you fill out that W-9, you're really telling the government that, hey, I run a business. And now the government say, perfect, go right ahead, run your business. Now you have a chance to write off everything at the end of the year, like your house note and your utilities and your car note and your cell phone bill. And say, for instance, if you want to go on a dinner to tell your friends about your business, or just pretty much tell your friends about how you were able to bring extra income into your household from shifting your W-4. So now that dinner has turned into a business dinner, okay? That you can easily write off because this is for your business, okay? Or say, for instance, you go out of town, and when you get out of town, you see a lot of your friends, a lot of your family, or whoever, and you start telling your friends and family about the business. Some people sign up for you, and guess what? Now that's a business trip, okay? So just to kind of sum it up just a little bit, income shifting is we teach you guys how to arrange, or better yet, change your W-4 so that the government look at you now as a business owner. Okay, and I know a lot of this may be going over your head just a little bit, but I promise you, if you stick with me just a little bit longer, you will understand exactly where I'm coming from with this, because our services that we have as a member of MyEcon is something that you just don't receive in school. No one tell you about these things in school, because if they would have, I'm pretty sure you would have been doing this a long time ago. But let's get right on into it. So on the next thing, as you can see here, right down here in this little spot right there, where it say 80% of Americans complete their forms incorrectly. I am just blown away, because before I knew about MyEcon, I was definitely filling out my W-4 incorrectly. My husband was filling his out incorrectly. And guess what? I've been a business owner for years. I've never known anything about writing anything off. I knew that I could itemize some things, but I never knew that on all of my jobs, I didn't have to pay any taxes. I didn't know that. So this company has really just raised my awareness to a lot of things that I would have never known if I would have never become a member. So let's keep going on. As you can see right down here below, it says the government already tax people with a job the highest. Anyone that has a regular job, whether it's a 8 to 5, a 9 to 6, or whatever shift that you're working, you are getting taxed 50%. That's a lot. 50%. And the person that owns a business along with their jobs, I bet you can't even guess how much they're being taxed. I'll wait for just a minute. Okay, so a person that runs a business with their job, they're only being taxed 20 to 15%. That's it. Because the government wants you to start your own business. They pay for people to start a business because they want to create more jobs. That's the reason that, if you guys can remember back during the presidential election with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, where Hillary Clinton kept trying to get Donald Trump to show his tax records. And he was like, I don't have to do that. He said he's never paid any kind of federal taxes because he owns a business. He owns property. He owns all of those things. So he does not have to pay any taxes. And he writes those things off at the end of the year. If he had to purchase a car, purchase a new building, or anything like that, guess what? He writes those things off at the end of the year. Now, this is probably a little bit more relatable to you guys. If you remember years ago when Oprah Winfrey used to have her shows and she used to give all of that stuff away, like cars and trips and money and just everything. And we would all probably say to ourselves, oh, well, she's rich. She can afford to do that. No. Oprah ran a business. So at the end of the year, all she had to do was write that stuff off and she received that money back in the form of a tax refund. So it's no secret. No, well, not anymore. Not to me, it's not. But you can literally have your job, run a home-based business, and still receive your income tax. And I know how the income tax thing works. A lot of us, we work the whole entire year and we're waiting for our tax refund. I understand that. I get it. But there's another way, guys, that you can receive all of your tax money throughout the year. You don't have to wait for that. You do not have to wait for your tax refund because you can get all of that money throughout the year from January to December. You can get all of your federal taxes back into your household and you can do what you want to do with it. And at the end of the year, all you're doing is writing your expenses off and adding that to your business taxes that we also teach you how to do here with MyEcon. Okay? So I know a lot of you are probably saying to yourself, I don't really even know what the W-4 form is. So what I want to do really, really quickly is I just want to show you guys, this is what the form looks like right here. And this is your first form right here, which is the first part of your W-4. And for 2018, it's been updated. So normally you would see like that bottom portion of page number 1 at the top. And then you would see the top portion right here that's at the very top is at the bottom of your personal information. So it looks a little bit different, but it's the same exact form. And what you're filling out, of course, is page number 1. And you're filling out the top portion of page number, and as I say, page number 3, but this page right here, and you're filling out the bottom portion. If there's 2 individuals that are in your household and both of you want to income shift, you'll fill out this portion, the part that say 2 income earners, okay? So it's really, really easy. It's nothing complicated about it. You know, like I said, when you come in, we show you the videos. We give you step-by-step guidance on what you need to do. This is your money. This is your money that you are entitled to. And then you're out here filing exempt. Let me tell you a little bit about filing exempt before we go on to the next lesson here, as that's our credit repair. Once you file exempt on your W-4, you, first of all, if you're not 65 years of age or older, if you're not blind, or if you do not make less than $10,000 for the year, you cannot file exempt. Because what's going to happen, and it will happen, it will. I don't want to put any bad luck on anyone, but if you're filing exempt and you're watching this video, you need to get in contact with whoever that shared this video with you and let them help you to fill out your W-4 correctly so you're not having to do that. Because this is what's going to happen. The IRS, when they audit your return, okay, they're going to go back for 7 years. And when they look at your 7-year returns, and if you have filed exempt on all 7 of your returns, you're going to be penalized a lot. You're going to have a lot of money that you have to pay back to the federal government, okay? Because you were not a business owner. You didn't qualify for the exempt status. So you're going to be penalized, and also you could possibly serve up to 1 year in prison for doing that. Is it really worth doing that? So that's the whole point of MyEcon and why we're trying to educate you guys so much on knowing your finances, knowing your tax forms, knowing what to do and what not to do. Okay? So if there's anyone that's out there that's filing exempt on their W-4 and you really want to make that extra income that's coming into your household to cover whatever it is that you're trying to do, please get back with me or whoever that sent you to this video so that we can help you so you're not having to do that anymore. Okay? And so on the next slide here, I just want to show you guys really quickly what the IRS actually said about the tax form W-4 on their website. So on the next screen here, I actually read from the IRS website so that you guys can see for yourself that this is on the IRS website. You guys just have to do a little bit of research. Here we go. So in this document here, guys, that I want to explain to you, or better yet, not explain, but to show you here on the IRS website, to where they're explaining to you why it's important to, update your W-4 every single year if your financial situation has changed in your household. So we're just going to scroll down here just to show you guys what is tax form W-4. So it states here, the purpose of the tax form W-4 is simple. It is used by employers to withhold the proper amount of federal income tax from your paycheck. The IRS recommends that employees submit a new W-4 form each year and or anytime their personal or financial situations change. Of course, your W-4 is required upon being hired at any employer. So, as you can see here, it says withholding taxes, known as payroll withholding, is essential income tax that is withheld from your wages and sent directly to the IRS by your employer. In other words, it's like a credit against your income taxes that you must pay for the year. By subtracting money from each paycheck that you receive, the IRS is basically withholding an anticipated tax payment as you earn it, sometimes called pay as you earn, okay? Now, managing your withholding from your taxes, it say in general, the more money that is withheld from your wages throughout the year, the greater your tax refund may be because you've essentially overpaid the IRS. Now, while everyone likes to get a tax refund, you should keep in mind you're only getting back the money that you have earned throughout the year. A tax refund is basically an interest-free loan that you give to the IRS. On the other hand, if too little is withheld from your wages, you will likely owe more tax at the end of the year because you have underpaid the IRS. Additionally, you may be subject to penalties and interest charges for under withholding. For most taxpayers, it's recommended that you try to match your withholding tax as close to your actual tax liability as possible. While you cannot avoid withholding tax altogether, you can control the amount that is withheld from each paycheck when you fill out your W-4. So as you can see, reading from the IRS's website, it lets you know right there that the IRS is pretty much holding your taxes for the whole entire year interest-free. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if someone is going to hold all of my taxes or whatever money that's coming out of my paycheck for the whole entire year interest-free, the first thing that I would do is I would rather have those taxes, available for myself so I can put that money inside of a savings account or some type of CD or any type of investment account so that it can at least accumulate a little bit of interest throughout the year. Okay, so what I would actually do is, if there's anyone that wants to get their hands on the actual copy that I was just reading from the IRS website, I'll be more than happy to give you that so you can read it for yourself. Now, here on this screen here, guys, this right here is some of the proof that our members of MyEcon have become members, and they've already started the process of adjusting their W-4. Okay, so what I want to just show you here is a lot of the members, they're coming in, like this one says she literally watched one video in the back office and instantly added an extra $384 per month to her paycheck. This person here, it say the federal taxes were $557 up there in pink, and now it's $330 after she income shifted her W-4. Right here, the same thing. We have tons of members that have become members of MyEcon, guys, and they have really started to implement the strategies of income shifting their W-4 because they see the importance of bringing in that extra income to their household just by simply telling others about this service. And I don't know about you, but I am definitely a person that loves to help the next person. If there's something that I can spread the information about and I can tell that person about it, and I can also write things off at the end of the year, as well as the company will pay me to do that, I'm all for it. I will definitely do that. But there are a lot of people that, you want to just find out the information, you get that information, and you implement those strategies for yourself. And maybe you don't want to tell anyone. That is absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. But I'm here to tell you, when something this amazing comes in front of you, you would definitely want to tell someone about it. Okay? So on to our next thing. Our DIY credit repair system that we have here with MyEcon. And pretty much what it is, guys, it's so super duper easy. We do not, and I want to say that again, we do not repair your credit for you. This is a service that we have the course that teach you how to do that yourself. It eliminates identity theft. It eliminates you paying hundreds of dollars for something that you can simply do on your own. And it also gives you the knowledge if you ever need to repair your credit again. Listen to me carefully. If you ever need to repair your credit again, because we already know we're human. We can lose our job. We can get ill. Our family can get ill. And that in turns means that we have to take off from work. Okay. And so when you take off from work, that means that the money is not coming in anymore. So you may get behind on your bills, and now those late payments are added to your credit report, and now that's bringing your credit score back down. But guess what? Once you become a member of MyEcon, you go through our smart credit system, which pretty much is going to tell you exactly what to do. You have that knowledge now. So you can do that again. You can help your family, your friends, whomever you want to help to repair their credit if that's what's needed. So that's the reason that we're so big on doing this stuff yourself. I don't even want to go into the story about how I went through a credit repair company, and it took literally like 7 months, and I still seen no results. And I was paying lots of money every month. I paid a lot of money to start and all of those things. But now I paid one little measly fee, and I pay a monthly fee of $34.95 to maintain this education, this financial education that's going to always be with me, that I can teach my kids how to do these things. Okay, so on this next slide here, guys.
Cash is king was once about.
Sorry about that. So on this next slide here, I just want you guys to watch a quick little video about what MyEcon tells you about credit repair. So here we go. Let's take a look at it.
Cash is king was once a powerful statement, but in today's digital world, credit runs the kingdom. Credit affects every aspect of life today. Even if you have a great career and boatloads of cash, you will still need a good credit score. Travelers with the best credit cards get all the perks and conveniences. Insurance companies and potential employers look at your credit score to evaluate your habits and risk. Good credit can make you money, or should I say poor credit will definitely cost you lots of money. A person with poor credit will pay hundreds of dollars more monthly for a great lifestyle than someone with stellar credit. A great credit score can help you buy a house in an upscale neighborhood for about the same monthly payment that someone with poor credit would pay for less house in a less desirable area. A person with great credit can purchase a new luxury sedan for about the same monthly payment as someone with poor credit would pay for an older model used car. All those higher monthly payments on things like cars, credit cards, and houses can cost poor credit consumers over $500,000 during their lifetime. The bottom line is, poor credit is bad. It's even bad for our health. The constant stress and embarrassment of being turned down for purchases and having to pay higher interest rates cause havoc on our health. Right or wrong, people make decisions about our lives based on our credit scores. Is your credit score representing you the way you want to be represented? If not, sign up with Smart Credit now and start building your dream credit score. Smart Credit is a credit education system that empowers people to build stellar credit, eliminate their debt, and grow their cash flow. Get started today.
That was just a quick little overview of our credit smart system, and it's a really easy system to learn. It's nothing to figure out because everything is there. We also give you the ability to go in and all of the dispute letters, which are a round of 4 dispute letters that you guys will actually have access to. All you have to simply do is put in your personal information, put in the information of the credit reporting agencies, put whatever collection that is on your credit report that you want to be removed, and the account number. You get it notarized by your bank or your church or a person that does notary, and you put a stamp on it and you mail it off. Certified mail, okay? It's just that simple. It's not hard at all. I promise you it's not. So right here to my right, I want you guys to take a look at all of our members. Well, not all of the members. Some of our members' proof that they have started their credit repair journey with MyEcon, okay? So on this one right here, it said that they noticed 6 items that has been removed from their credit report. This one personally is mine right here. It's not what I want it to be, but it's moved up 56 points. Here's another one. This is the full view of it, where it's moved up 56 points with TransUnion. On this one right here, as you can see, the member said with Equifax, her credit score is now 699. And on this one, my credit score moved up 4 points on this one with Equifax. So there's tons of people, tons of people, guys, that are actually out there implementing these simple, easy strategies that they're not having to pay hundreds of dollars for any company or any individual to do it for them. They're actually able to do these things on their own. It's so easy to do. Our credit repair our credit repair course, which is called the Smart Credit System, allows you to go in. If you need to watch those videos over and over until you get it, then you get it. But here's the good part about it. Once you get in, you learn how to repair your credit. And say, for instance, maybe a year from now, you like repairing credit so much that you want to start it as a business. And guess what? MyEcon will allow you to do that. They will allow you to do that. Okay. So it's super easy. Stop telling other people, no, I can't do it. I might mess something up. There's nothing that you can mess up because everything is already typed out for you. All you're having to do is put in, like I said again, your personal information, the address of the credit reporting agency, your whatever debt or negative item that's on your credit report that you want to be removed, and your account number. You get it notarized at your bank, which 9 times out of 10, it's free to get notarized at your bank. Your church does notary. You may have a friend that's a notary that can do those things for you. You put a stamp on it, send it off, certified mail, and you wait the 30 to 45 days to receive a response. But here's the good part about after those 30 days. So say, for instance, you've sent your reports off to the 3 credit reporting agency: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. After 30 days, and now I always tell people to wait 45 days, you're going to send it off certified mail, because that will allow you to know exactly when the credit reporting agency received your letter. Okay? Once you send it off, you're going to start counting on your calendar 1 to 30. Okay? Once it reached 30 days, you haven't received a response, you haven't received your dispute letter in the mail, what you want to do, because there's another round of letters that you will send off, and you will send back to whichever credit reporting agency that did not send you a response. And you're telling them that I did not receive a response from you within 30 days. So by the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you have to remove everything from my letter. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You know, I know that I'm very computer savvy and things like that, but this is something that anyone of any age can watch these videos and they can start implementing these same exact strategies. Let's move right along, okay? And on this next slide, I want you guys to really understand the importance of business tax advantage, okay? So on here, the number one reason to have a home-based business, okay, is because you're able to write off your lifestyle, okay? You need a car to go back and forth for your business, so you can write part of your car note off every single month. You have to live in your home, just like I'm here in my home doing my business right now. So guess what? I will write a portion off of my rent that I pay every single month. My cell phone bill, I will write a portion of that off because I have to use my phone for my business, right? My utilities, because I have to have light in order for me to run my business. If, just like I told you before, if I want to go out to eat, or if I need to buy new clothes because my clothes is for my business, I have to look a certain way when it comes to my business. If I need to get new tires for my car, I can write that off because I can't drive my car with bad tires. So if you understand where I'm coming from, every single thing that you do, that's why we say you can write your lifestyle off. Every single thing that you do as a business owner, you can write it off at the end of the year, and you can still receive a very nice tax refund check. Okay? That's the whole point of you doing the income shifting. I know a lot of you still may be a little bit confused about it, but that's what being a business owner can do for you as a person that works a regular 9-to-5 job. Okay? So we're going to move right along, and I want you to watch this quick little video here of this guy explaining to you about the business.
You're keeping your pockets empty, and you may not even be conscious of it. In fact, do you know how much you're currently paying in taxes? Most people don't. Well, here's how you can get an idea. Think about your household budget. What are your biggest expenses when you sit down at your kitchen table to pay your bills every month? For most people, those biggest expenses are your housing costs, food, transportation, and health care. Each one of those is a large expense, and when you add them together, it makes up a vast majority of most people's budget. But guess what? Taxes are costing you more than your housing and your food, plus transportation and your health care, all combined. Taxes are costing you a fortune. In fact, by far the biggest expense for your household is actually taxes. That's why your pockets may always seem to be empty. The good news is that you can do something about that, though. The biggest of all tax breaks in America belong to those of us who run a home-based business. Why is that? Because the more home-based businesses in America, the more stable our economy. So to encourage the growth of home-based businesses, Congress has approved some huge tax deductions specifically and only for home-based business owners. How much can you save in taxes? Well, for the average employed American taxpayer, home-based business tax deductions alone in most cases can slash your taxes by 30%, 40%, even 50%. Yes, home business tax deductions alone can sometimes slash your total income tax bill in half. Congress made it easy to qualify for these big tax breaks. Congress said any taxpayer who runs a legitimate home-based business, either on a part-time or full-time basis, needs to meet only two requirements. The first one is to run your business on a regular and consistent basis. As little as 3 to 4 hours a week will qualify you. The second requirement is even easier. Have an intent to make a profit. Be trying to make a profit. You don't even have to be making a profit in order to qualify for the tax breaks. So just those two things, and what happens when you meet those two requirements? Just about any average taxpayer can qualify to put $3,500 to $6,000 extra cash in your pocket per year beginning this year. Well, where does that money come from? It comes in a form of new additional tax refunds. And the best news is you do not have to wait till April 15th to collect those new additional refunds. You can collect a portion of that new additional refund every month beginning this month. And the average increase in take-home pay is about $300 to $500 a month just from the tax savings. That's $300 to $500 extra cash in your pocket every single month. But only if you have a home-based business. Every taxpayer without a home-based business loses out on all these tax deductions, period. And that's the money just in the tax savings alone. That $300 to $500 a month does not even count the money you'll be making in the home-based business itself. That's an additional income. In fact, $300 to $500 new money each month is more than enough to pay for all the costs of running your home-based business. So what's that mean? It means that the money you earn in the home-based business itself is all pure profit. How's that? Because Uncle Sam will have already paid for your business operating costs for you. Until now, nobody's ever told you specifics about the huge tax breaks available only to home-based business owners. Until now, that hidden information has been costing you at least $3,500 a year every year in overpaid taxes. In fact, right now, not knowing about the home business tax breaks or not having a home-based business at all is costing you at least $5,000 this year. It's costing you at least $500 this month. It's costing you over $100 this week, and it's already cost you an extra $20 today. Now, when you join me in this business, I promise that America's #1 home business tax expert will show you exactly what new tax breaks you can qualify for, exactly how to qualify for each one of them, exactly how to collect part of your refunds every month, and exactly how to keep bulletproof records in less than 2 minutes a day. That's my promise to you. So our promise is that we guarantee that you will learn all of that, learn it quickly, learn it from the #1 tax guru himself when you choose to join us in this home-based business. Well, now you know the secret. The secret to getting Uncle Sam to actually pay you to run your own home-based business.
I'm not the only one that's talking about these things at all. You know, there's so many people that are here to help you to make sure that you're able to get exactly what it is that Uncle Sam, the IRS, they're pretty much wanting to pay you to run your own business. And you have so many people out here that they run their own business. If you run a lawn service, if you are a barber, if you are a cosmetologist, if you are an artist, if you are any of those type of people, and you're not even aware that you can be writing these things off every single month, that you do every single month, you definitely need to get with me or whatever person that brought you to this video, because we have a very, very intelligent system that can help you to record all of your business expenses every single day. So you're not having to keep all of your receipts, all of your invoices, all of those things in a Ziploc bag anymore. That stuff is old news. No one has to do that anymore. And we want to help you to simplify your business. So really quickly, I just want to show you some of the training that we have available in MyEcon. Take a look at this. So I just want to show you guys a little bit of the training that you have access to as a member of MyEcon. Now, you know, previously in this video, I showed you the smart credit system training, where it gives you all the modules to learn how to do the credit repair and things like that. You also have debt elimination training. You also have other training videos, and I'll click on that to show you what's in there. And inside of this MyEcon training videos, it actually, you know, go over a little bit more of the Schedule C, which is your business taxes, and how to do your business taxes yourself, so you're not having to pay, you know, H&R Block, any of those kind of places like that to do your taxes for you. And that's the purpose of MyEcon, you know, to make sure that you keep your money into your own house. You're not having to go out here and pay other companies to do the things that you can do on your own. Okay. Also, as a member of MyEcon and member of Financial Freedom Unlimited, on our team, guys, we actually have access to tons and tons and tons of training here. And I would just like to show you briefly what you have access to our lifestyle changers, which this is our main group that we are a part of under MyEcon. All MyEcon members, you know, have another training that's from their mentor, from their sponsor, and things like that. As you can see, this is the members area only, and I'm just going to briefly show you guys what you have available in here. Under the new consultants, when you become a member, you have a very good thorough breakdown of how to change your W-4. You have all of the downloadable links to make sure that you guys are accurate with that. We also have a video explaining to you how to fill out your W-9 form as a member of MyEcon, because once you become a member, you also become a business owner. Okay. We also have here a downloaded link for the manual. You have a very thorough, intense orientation that you guys would go through. You also have a breakdown of how you're actually paid as a member of MyEcon. Once you start bringing more members into the company under your home-based business, it breaks down there very well. You also have some PDFs that you can download, more videos there on the products that we offer in what we call the CashBack Mall, where whatever you purchase in the CashBack Mall, of course, you get cash back up to 30% on cashback for some of the things there. So this is just a little bit of the training. We also have personal finance training in here as well. Tons and tons and tons of video downloadable links that you can download straight to your computer. And I just want to show you guys this briefly, you know, what you actually have access to. And this is just tab number 2, and I'm still going down the page. So also, for your investing, if you want to know how to invest, as you can see, Beginner Investing 101, we have a video that's a very intense, thorough video on how to invest in the stock market and how to trade stocks and how to start investing in your retirement and Wall Street. It's so much stuff that's in here, guys, that you literally feel like you're going back to school to learn these things, because there's so much training that's in here for you guys. Under marketing, you have training here under marketing, things that you can download for flyers, and more training for Facebook. Because Facebook, as we know, is the largest social media platform that's out there. And if you can't start your business on Facebook. You can definitely do offline marketing strategies and tons of things like that. So, and we're still here for the training. Now we're on the training tab, how to do cold marketing for prospects, meaning people that are not really interested in what you're talking about, but it also go over videos to show you how to introduce your business to those individuals. A debt elimination video there, still things that you can download and read later on your computer. And even in the more tab here, you have social posting. It tells you what to do on social media, what to post and what not to post, how to make money, your first paycheck, all of those type of things is telling you how to post on your social media. Guys, it's so much stuff here that, it's almost unrealistic not to even make a profit with this company, because there are so many people that are not literate to their own financial situations. And we're here, guys, just to raise awareness. That's why we are called a financial literacy company, because we want to make sure that you guys are very literate to the very things that runs your life, and that's your finances. And as long as you are a member of MyEcon, guys, you will receive all the information that you need to be profitable, and most importantly, to start investing in your financial future. So now you guys have seen pretty much everything that we offer here with MyEcon. The only thing that's left for you guys to do now is make a decision whether you want to live that debt-free lifestyle, or if you want to keep living paycheck to paycheck. The choice is yours. The door's open for you guys to really get in, learn all of this really, really valuable stuff that will help you to teach your children, and your children can teach their children how to keep their finances in order. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time out to, really understand what MyEcon is all about, what we offer, and most importantly, what you can gain from being a member of MyEcon. My name's Alicia Walls, and at this point in time, guys, all you have to do is simply get back with the person that showed you this video and get started. Thank you guys for watching.